Hey y'all, it's your Sky Diva. Here's a quick tutorial on how I made this cute St. Patrick's Day wreath. And I started with, of course, my bow. I am using 5 ribbons. 3 are 1.5-inch ribbons. I have 1 solid in green, and I have 2 St. Patrick's Day themed, 1 with a green base, 1 with a white base. And then I have 2 2.5-inch. I have 1 green glitter, and I have another different kind of St. Patrick's Day clover themed. And I'm cutting 3 24-inch pieces of each ribbon. And I'm making what's called a funky bow. A funky bow, and I'm going to use my bow dabra. It's an easy one to do because basically I'm going to fold each ribbon in half, make about a 6-inch loop, and then I have 2 tails. And I make sure that my loops and tails are opposite of one another. And I'm just randomly sort of putting them in my bow dabra. And the bow dabra is great because it can hold the pieces, because this is going to be a pretty full bow. You'll also notice an extra long green pipe cleaner. I just took 2 pipe cleaners, went in about 1 inch in, and kind of twisted them together really tightly to make me a really long pipe cleaner. You can get pipe cleaners that are 20 inches in length, but I just put 2 pipe cleaners together. They're not going to come undone. So you see me just making those 6-inch loops and pinch and twisting it. And when I put it down into the bow dabra so that the tails are exposed. And once I finish with that, I'm going to take the 2 ends of the pipe cleaner and I'm going to lift it out of the bow dabra and quickly twist tie it really tight, and then I'm going to flip it over and twist tie it again because you don't want your bow to come apart. You could also use bow dabra wire. You could use floral wire, or you could use a cable tie or a zip tie. Any of those, as long as you can get that bow really, really tight and really, really secured, that's what you want to do. So I flipped it over because I'm still going to need those ends of that pipe cleaner because I'm going to use those to secure it to the wreath. And of course, you see me dovetailing my ends. So basically I'm folding each of the tails in half and cutting upward to make that dovetail. And once I get that done, I'm going to fluff it out. And I'm going to put this bow on a pancake wreath. And a pancake wreath is one that can sit in between a storm door and a wood door. And because you don't want your bow to be smushed. This one I wouldn't necessarily recommend because the bow is rather big. But here you see me, I've cut 2 types of mesh, a solid green and a green pattern. And I cut the mesh at 18 inches and it's a ruffle method. And I'm putting them all in the twist tie. And once I get those all in, I've cut ribbon tails of about 12 to 14 inches that I folded in half, put in and fluffed in every other twist tie. And then I added my clover that I got from the Dollar Tree along with my 12-inch sign. And I'm putting my bow kind of off center at the bottom. And some clover picks. So everything is kind of brought together and coordinated. And once I get all those pieces together, I'm going to fluff my bow. And there you have it. My St. Patrick's Day wreath. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Like and share. And I'll see you later. Bye now.